I invite you to settle yourself comfortably. Land in the space. Close your eyes. And take a big breath in and out. And big breath in again. And out. And just notice yourself in the space that you're in your body. Notice what your body feels like. And let's get grounded first. So I invite you to drop your energy down through the soles of your feet, all the way down, 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 down into the center of Mother Earth, through all the layers. Beautiful thread of energy like roots going all the way down into the center of Mother Earth, the central crystal. And just spend a moment feeling the beautiful, nurturing, thriving, curious, playful, creative, generous nature of Mother Earth. And anchor your energy there. So imagine you've got an anchor, or imagine you're growing roots, or whatever works for you. And draw that energy up towards yourself through all the layers. And when you get to the bottom of your feet, let Mother Earth's nature and energy suffuse all your cells, all your water molecules, and your whole energy field. And I now invite you to send your attention and your energy to the top of your head. And send your energy to Source. So that can be the center of the universe, or it can be God, or it can be our sun, or whatever works for you. The center point of creation. And when you get there, anchor your energy there. And feel that expansive, joyful, creative, uplifting, unifying energy. And anchor your energy there, and then draw it back towards yourself. And this doesn't have to take long, because you're traveling at the speed of thought. And take that energy back into all the cells of your body, into all your water molecules, and into your energy field. And allow your body and your energy field to bask in this beautiful, beautiful energy. And I now invite you to drop into your heart, your beautiful, beautiful heart. And I invite you to think of something or someone that you feel deep gratitude for. And notice what that energy of gratitude feels like. How do you perceive it? Is it a sensation? Is it a color? Is it a scent? Is it a sound? What does that present like to you? And I invite you to turn that feeling or that sensation of gratitude up to 12 out of 10. Make it as intense as you possibly can. And now let's take this energy of gratitude and pour it into our left foot. Let gratitude suffuse your whole left foot, all the toes, the sole, the top, and the heel. And do the same for the right foot. Steep that right foot in the energy of gratitude. All the toes, all the sole, all the heel, and all of the top of the foot. Thank you to our feet for connecting us to Mother Earth, for grounding us, for propelling us forward in life. The big toe joint carries 5 times our weight as we push forward, and that's just walking. These incredible joints. Think about how small the foot is compared to the rest of the body and what it can do. And I now invite you to pour this gratitude into your left ankle, and your left calf, front and back. And the left knee. And the left thigh, front and back. And the left hip. And now send that energy of gratitude into the right ankle. And into the calf, front and back. Into your knee. Into the thigh, front and back. And into the hip. And thank you to all the joints and muscles and ligaments and tendons in our legs for standing up tall and for climbing mountains and for swimming, climbing stairs, bending down, kneeling, being able to jump out of the way quickly if needed. And for all the other amazing things that legs can do. And then I invite you to send the gratitude that you're feeling into your left hand, into the thumb, this incredible opposable thumb that's unique to humans and that allows us to do all the things that we can do with our hands. Incredible architecture, anatomy in there. Into your index finger, into your middle finger, into your ring finger, and into your little finger. These incredible fingers and thumb, these digits that can move and manipulate and create and caress and heal and express who you are as a human. And take the energy of gratitude and feel it, send it into your palm of your hand, of your left hand, and the back of your hand. And allow that gratitude to move into the right hand, the right thumb, this incredibly hard-working part of our body. The right index finger, the right middle finger, the right ring finger, and the right little finger. Gratitude to the right hand for what it can do, for those fingers that are so nimble and so skilled, that can create all these incredible, amazing things. And into the palm of your hand and the back of your hand. These tiny bones and these tiny muscles and these tiny joints that allow us to do so many things. Writing and cooking and caressing and opening doors and renovating houses and whatever it is that you do with your hands. These hands that can hold and nurture. And allow the energy of gratitude to travel up into your right wrist. And the forearm. Front and back. The elbow. The upper arm. Front and back. And the shoulder joint. And send gratitude to your left wrist. And your left forearm. Front and back. Your left elbow. Your left upper arm, front and back. And your shoulder joint. The shoulder joints are the most movable joints in our body. So our shoulders allow us to reach into space in all sorts of directions. And our elbows and wrists are the perfect anchors for these incredible hands that we have. So thank you to all the bones and muscles and tendons in our arms. And I now invite you to take your gratitude down into your pelvis. Big, big bones in there. This pelvis that allows us to transfer weight from two limbs towards the central part of the spine. This pelvis that's able to expand so much for childbirth. The sacrum at the back, that's the keystone to the pelvis and the base of the spine. Gratitude for that stability, for the foundation of the top part of our body. And now allow your gratitude to travel up your spine. For most people, the bottom vertebra is called L5. This vertebra carries the weight of the whole top part of our bodies. And when we bend forward, there's about 5 tons of weight going through it. And allow your gratitude to travel up all the vertebrae in your lower back. And all the vertebrae in your upper back. and into the ribs on both sides. Into the sternum, the breastbone at the front, and the collarbones. This incredible rib cage that protects those vulnerable organs, the heart and the lungs, and that can expand and contract with our breath and holds the lungs inflated. And allow your gratitude to travel up the vertebrae in the neck. And send gratitude to all the bones of the spine and the rib cage for standing up tall, for all the movement that all the little joints at the back of the spine allow us to make. To all the muscles and tendons and ligaments that move and hold the spine stable. And to all the discs, those little cushions and shock absorbers and pillows between the vertebrae, without which all of that movement would not be possible. So bathe your spine and your rib cage in gratitude. And move the gratitude into the bones of your skull. These incredible bones that formed around the brain so the brain could grow exactly as it needed to till you were 3 years old. And these bones that are so fine but protect the brain so well and that move every time you breathe. And allow your gratitude to move into the joints of the jaw. These joints that move 5,000 times a day just with swallowing. And then there's chewing and talking. Let your gratitude move into the bottom part of the jaw, the mandible, all your teeth. And into the bones of your face. These bones where the eyeballs can nestle in. And the beautiful sensitive little nerves that give you the sense of smell. And the top teeth. So thank you to all the bones for standing up tall and for structural stability and for flexibility and movement. And thank you to all the joints for movement and the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments for giving us just the right amount of movement and stability everywhere so that we can express who we are. And allow your gratitude to move into both of your eyes. These incredible constructs that allow us to see the world in color. And allow your gratitude to move into your nose and the space behind the nose where we have the ability to smell these beautiful scents, flowers and food and the beings we love. And let the gratitude move into your mouth, specifically your tongue. This incredible, movable structure that allows you to speak and to taste and to express. And let your gratitude go into down the front of the neck, the throat area, where we have the incredible pipes that allow air to move down into the lungs and out, and food from your mouth down into your stomach. And we have a gland called the thyroid gland, which is the one that gives us energy. And we have small glands there too called the parathyroid glands that regulate calcium metabolism. And then we have the voice box that allows us to speak and sing and hum. Tiny baby muscles. And allow your gratitudes to suffuse your ears. Gratitude for sound, all the different sounds, for silence, and also for balance. And feel how your gratitude diffuses your whole head, neck and throat. And let that gratitude, that beautiful gratitude, go down into your lungs. Breathing's rather important. Thank you to the lungs for effortless breath, in and out. We don't even have to think about it, but we can. Thank you to all the membranes and the tiny, tiny blood vessels that are inside our lungs. And send gratitude to your heart, your beautiful, beautiful heart that beats without you having to think about it. That has its own intelligent center and informs the brain of what's going on intuitively. This heart that has a bigger energy field or a bigger field than the brain. People can feel your heart from 3 meters away, if not more. And thank you to the immune gland that sits behind the sternum, the breastbone. This incredible gland that fights off unwanted bugs and cancer and protects what's yours, your own cells. And allow your gratitude to ride down the tubes at the back of the chest, at the front of the spine. So your airways, your blood vessels, and your esophagus. And let's go down into the diaphragm, which is the big muscle that sits at the base of the rib cage. It's in charge of breathing us. It's somewhere where our lungs and our heart can rest. It's part of our core. And allow your gratitude to move down into your stomach that breaks things down and sterilizes them, your food and your drink. And our gratitude now goes along a part of the gut called duodenum. And let's give thanks to the liver and the gallbladder for detoxification and breaking up of food. And thanks to the pancreas for digestion and for blood sugar metabolism regulation. And thank you to the spleen, which is sort of at the back on the left-hand side of your rib cage, for purifying our blood. And we allow our gratitude now to go down into the small intestine. Meters and meters of looping, beautiful tube that absorbs what we need and doesn't what we don't. Until it comes down to a valve in the bottom right-hand side of your abdomen. It's called the ileocecal valve, and this is where the small intestine empties into the large intestine. And then we have the large intestine that loops all the way around from the bottom right hand all the way up and then across and then back down again on the left. And it's in charge of getting the water back that we need from the contents in our digestive system. And gratitude to our kidneys that filter so many liters of blood a minute. Keeping what we need, letting go of what we don't need. And to the tubes that take the fluid down into the bladder. And to the bladder itself that's able to hold the urine until we are able to let it go. So let's give gratitude to the bladder and to the bowel for letting go when it's the right time and for holding on until it is. And gratitude to our reproductive system. For creativity and joy, connection, intimacy. And let's give gratitude to the lymphatic system that's throughout our whole body that keeps us healthy. It's part of the immune system. And gratitude to all the blood vessels, big and small, that nourish all of our cells. And gratitude to our brain that runs the whole show. And down into the spinal cord on the inside of your spinal canal. And all the nerves that go out and talk to all of the cells in the body. Coordinating and harmonizing all of the different things that our bodies need to do, whether we're aware of them or not. And just take a moment to feel your whole body suffused with gratitude. And take a moment to suffuse your skin, this incredible membrane that wraps around our whole body and has this ability to touch and feel. Keep out what needs to be kept out and keep in what needs to be kept in. We can feel the sun and the wind and the rain. And soft skin or fur or feathers. And take a moment to send your gratitude out into your energy field that's beyond your body. That protects your body, that contains your body, that nurtures your body and enlivens your body. And now just take a moment to notice what your body feels like compared to when we first started. And if there is a part of your body that is particularly talking to you with symptoms, I invite you to just go to that part of your body and give it some extra love and gratitude. Because there isn't anything in this universe that can't be healed with enough love and gratitude. And if there is a part of your body that's in distress, ask that part of your body what it needs you to know. And when you're ready, take a big breath in, all the way out. And just adjust your connection to Source and to Mother Earth to an intensity that allows you to function while still feeling connected. Take another big breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take another big breath. Maybe take a stretch. Take another big breath. And maybe sort of close your eyes really hard without opening them necessarily. And another big breath. And open your eyes when you're ready.